capsule caught fire on the ground, and they all died in that fire. Child actor Rusty Hamer was born in 1947. He played Danny Thomas's son on the Danny Thomas Show, which was originally called Make Room for Daddy. Anyway, he never really did get any success as an adult actor. Worked in several different areas and wound up killing himself at a fairly young age. It's kind of a sad story there. Unfortunately, stuff like that happens to a lot of child actors. Model and TV personality Janice Dickinson is 66. She was one of Bob Barker's girls on The Price is Right, and then was on some reality TV shows. Another funny man, Chris Farley.
Oh, yeah.
In 1964, died too soon from drug overdose. Let's see. Actress Renee O'Connor is 50 today, and she played the sidekick in Xena Warrior Princess.
Sure.
And the Duffer twins, Matt and Ross, they're both filmmakers, did Stranger Things on Netflix, and was a sci-fi thriller called Hidden on the big screen. They're both 37 today. And I think that's all I got for birthdays.
Well, we got a kind of an unusual afternoon Blues game coming up today, don't we?
Yeah, the President's Day game. They're 2:30 is pregame and 3 o'clock game time on 102.1 against guess who? They're playing the Arizona Coyotes today. How about that?
Well, they haven't got to play them lately, have they?
It's been a while. It's been all of a little over 24 hours now. Yeah.
But haven't they played them like this will be the third or fourth time in a week or something?
Well, third game in a row at Arizona. We played them 4 games in a row in St. Louis. So 7, yeah. Nobody knew it was going to be a 7-game playoff series in the beginning of the season, but other teams have had COVID, and we're going to get games in. So
then I don't know how. I haven't kept up. Is Mizzou playing today? I know they
Mizzou's on the road. I think they go to Georgia tomorrow evening.
Their schedule's messed up because I think we had them on the. No, maybe it is tomorrow. Yeah, it's the 16th. Today's the 15th, I think.
Yeah. They're at Georgia tomorrow. The Blues, I think, may be off again until Thursday. I'll have to double check that, but I think they go to San Jose on Thursday. I think is where they go next.
All right. Well, Bob, anything? We got about a minute here, and
no, just folks, if you're going to be getting out today, there's more snow coming, and let me check out my window here.
Well, we have 1 degree.
It's coming down pretty good here in St. James right now. So more snow on the way. So if you got to get out today, drive careful, slow down, give yourself plenty of room, take it easy.
Well, snow's coming down pretty hard here too. Blowing a little bit, and be careful. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to, folks.
Yep, I plan on being a homebody for the rest of the day, I think.
Well, I've got some local birthdays today. Leonard Butts, Sidney Imicus, our Franklin County clerk, Tim Baker, and then Dean Crow has a birthday today, and Dean is 84 years old. Bob, thanks. I'll talk to you again. Right. Let's see, are you in tomorrow or?
Well, I'm hoping to be in tomorrow.
Okay.
We are scheduled to have a couple of games in Sullivan tomorrow night, so I'm going to try and plan on making it in tomorrow in case they play those games.
All right. We are AM 1560, KTUI Sullivan. It is 9 o'clock, and it's time for some news. Stay tuned. Well, it did not take off like it was supposed to, so still having some problems here this morning. Let's find out what's going on here. I don't know. It says it's on, but it's not. There's no world and national news here, so I don't know. I guess I'll keep it here for just a little bit. You can call in for the for sale show. Bob, I'm going to let you go. And let's see here. I Don't know if I can get some world and national news going here for us or not. Let's try this and see what happens. Everything's messed up here this morning. All right, here we go.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
The New York Times has edited a report that Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick was killed by a Trump supporter throwing a fire extinguisher. The misinformation was run by most in mainstream media as fact. It was not. Medical experts have now said he did not die of blunt force trauma, according to one law enforcement official. House impeachment managers cited the original Times article as evidence in their impeachment memo. President Trump was acquitted from impeachment on Saturday. The Minneapolis, Minnesota City Council push to defund the police backfires after residents complain of slow response times and an increase in crime. The City Council on Friday voted unanimously to approve $6.4 million in additional funding for the police department. Puerto Rico Governor Pedro Pierluisi says that Congress is morally obligated to respond to the island's recent vote in support of statehood and said he expects a bill to be introduced in the House by mid-March. USA Radio News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
I had begun to notice after 10 days with Balance of Nature, I felt better, more energetic, and believe me, for me, that's something because I have energy anyway. But as old as I am, that was really something to start really noticing. You know, we're all responsible for choosing what our attitudes are, but I had a better mental outlook. I mean, I always try to be positive, but there were subtle things in me that I began to notice. I just felt a difference with this.
Get a wide variety of all your daily recommended servings of whole fruits and vegetables without having to leave your home. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code USA.
One man's death from COVID-19 could lead researchers to a more effective way to detect the COVID variants. USA Radio News' Tim Berg reports.
For 154 days last year, a man was in and out of Boston hospitals fighting a losing battle with COVID-19. He did not survive, but researchers say his rare case could help them better understand how the virus mutates. The man whose identity was not released was first diagnosed in the spring of 2020. Dr. Jonathan Lee is an infectious disease specialist at Harvard Medical School.
This particular case is, in retrospect, a harbinger of what was to come. And I think that it just goes to show that we need to do a better job of monitoring the spread of these variants, and that only by looking for these variants will we be able to detect it. And that it's something that I think we haven't done as well up to now.
That audio, courtesy of CBS News. From the USA Radio News Phoenix Bureau, I'm Tim Berg.
USA Radio News.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-610-5739. 800-610-5739. That's 800-610-5739. Offers require credit verification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
The calls for New York Democrat Governor Andrew Cuomo to step down are getting louder as his bungling of the state's coronavirus response may have cost over 15,000 people with their lives. The subsequent cover-up revealed by an aide last week has many infuriated. USA Radio News' Dan Naraki reports.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is facing increasing pressure to resign following an aide's admission that the state covered up the true death toll due to COVID in the state's nursing homes. Some have also questioned whether the death toll was worsened by a decision to try to ease pressure on the state's hospital system by barring nursing homes from refusing to take on people who had COVID-19. New York Republican Congressman Lee Zeldin questions that decision, telling Fox News that it was unnecessary because of the resources the federal government was making available.
Because President Trump, the administration, had sent the USNS Comfort. Because the Javits Center became this massive field hospital, there was no reason to be placing all of these infected patients with healthy nursing home residents. Governor Cuomo had already stated his awareness that coronavirus was so deadly for seniors. So it wasn't like this nursing home directive came before Governor Cuomo was publicly telling New Yorkers that there was this increased issue for seniors.
From the USA Radio News Ohio Bureau, I'm Dan Naraki.
A number of bills in New York State aimed at making long-term care facilities safer are currently at the committee stage. The bills aim at addressing a number of issues, including oversight, transparency, and communication. For USA Radio.
All right, it is 6 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. I'm Sam Scott. Glad to have you with me here this morning. And it is time for the For Sale Show. If you've got something to buy, sell, or trade, you need to give me a call real quick here, 468-5101. There's nobody here to answer the phone this morning. I'm all by myself. So I'm just going to, if you call, I'm putting you right on the air. I'm just warning you now. 468-5101. You can send me a text message at 573-677-1001. You can always email me at forsale@ktui.com. I have just a couple of items here. Somebody was looking for a professional flu installer. I don't know if they still need them or not. 468-8147. That's 468-8147. And we had somebody that had a Winchester Model 370. It was built back in 1970. They were wanting to sell that, and they also have a fiddle, a dobro, and some round hay bales that they'd sell for $20. 764-4435. That's 573-764-4435. All right, and we had a disabled man who was in need of a freestanding bathtub. He's low income and needs some help. If you'd like more information, call 573-860-8257. That's 573-860-8257. And then we had a guy who was moving, and he had a whole bunch of stuff. Among them, he had over 300 canned goods that he'd like to sell. 573-327-9068. That's 573-327-9068. All right, that's my list of items this morning. It's 8 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. And let's see, I'm going to let you listen to this from the folks at Jerry's TV. And then we're going to interview some people from the hospital. So you stay tuned right here to KTUI.
Jerry's TV in Sullivan is a family-owned appliance, furniture, mattress, and electronics store. Jerry's has over 20,000 square feet of showroom with name brands of fine quality home furnishings at low prices. Jerry's TV's been serving the Sullivan and surrounding area since 1962. Jerry's has in-store financing, fast free delivery, free setup, and free removal. When you shop at Jerry's, you get discount store prices with service in every department. Shop local. Shop Jerry's TV, 375 West Springfield and Sullivan, because